Basketball fans, welcome back. In this video, we'll be looking at how the Cleveland Cavaliers cruised to victory against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The NBA's top-ranked offense clashed with a defensive juggernaut on Saturday in an epic showdown at the Target Center. So the two teams, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Minnesota Timberwolves, fought to the bitter end in a back-and-forth game that featured a star-studded cast on both sides. The Cleveland Cavaliers, who are without Evan Mobley, took some time to get into the game offensively, opening up the game on a 29-32 first quarter in favor of Minnesota. The score was tied going into halftime, with neither team capturing full momentum, but it wasn't until the second half that the Cleveland Cavaliers took control by tightening up the defense, cruising to a victory on the road, 124-117. So Donovan Mitchell was on a heater all game and finished the night with an effortless 36 points, 8 boards, 7 assists on 12 of 17, 27 shooting. Darius Garland, he added 29 points, 5 boards, 6 assists in 33 minutes, while star big man Jared Allen contributed 14 points, 4 boards, 1 block on 6 of 9 shooting. For the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards tried his best to lead the team to a comeback, but his start line of 28 points, 3 rebounds and 5 assists was just not enough to avoid the loss. In 38 minutes, Julius Randle with 20 points. He had 20 points in there, 14 boards, 9 assists, 1 assist shy from a triple-double on 7 of 12 shooting. So in the front court, Rudy Gobert, he had a monster double-double, but it wasn't enough of 17 points and 12 boards in 31 minutes. So there was no answer for the Cleveland Cavaliers backcourt in this game. So the Cleveland Cavaliers are first in the East for a reason, and it starts with the star-studded backcourt together. Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland have been carrying the Cavaliers this season, and they did it again in this game as the two leading scorers. Donovan Mitchell cooled off in the second half, but his 36 points, along with 8 rebounds and 7 assists, put the Cavs in a position to finish off the Timberwolves, and his mere presence provided valuable floor spacing for the entire team. He was a plus 10 in the game despite going 4-15 from downtown. Young point guard Darius Garland is making a case for his first All-Star selection this year, and this latest game should only increase his chances. He had a rough shooting night overall, 8 of 19 shooting from the field, but he made enough plays when he counted to give his team the win. The Timberwolves tried their best to stay in the game for those last 24 minutes, but they didn't have enough resistance with such a weak rotation at the center position. Every time that Rudy Gobert was served out, the Timberwolves slipped and the Cavs took full advantage. The problem for Minnesota is the lack of proper depth at the center position. As good as the veteran big man Naz Reid has been for them, he is undersized at 6'9" and often gets out-rebounded by taller, more traditional big men. That day of the game, he grabbed 2 rebounds in 26 minutes. For the Timberwolves to get up of the West standings, they need to fill out the front court with more size so they can hold it down in the paint when Rudy Gobert sits. During the game, Rudy Gobert, he was the only one at the position with a positive plus-minus, and it reveals the dire situation the Timberwolves have right now. And this all came when the Minnesota Timberwolves decided to trade away Karl Anthony Towns, somebody that they drafted first overall in 2015, to get Julius Randle, a move that was very controversial at the time, and I can say this move set the Minnesota Timberwolves back for years. The Cavs got a boost from an unlikely source. It was the Mitchell and Garland show in Target Center on Saturday, but they weren't the only ones who came ready to play. Off the bench, the Cavs had several players who had standout performances, which made the difference and won them the game. Not only did George Niang drop 15 points of 5 of 7 shooting, but he also grabbed 10 boards, including 3 offensive boards, to give his team another chance to score. Ty Jerome, he was on team high plus 28 during the game, also contributed off the bench with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists on 5 of 7 shooting. It was a well-balanced effort from the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the team racked up 27 assists as they cruised to a statement win over one of the stronger teams in the West. In the wake of Evan Mobley's absence, the Cavs needed all the extra help they could get from the rotation, and this is what propelled them to the win. Even though it was a loss for the Minnesota Timberwolves, the results were still somewhat expected for the Wolves, who had been mediocre this season, starting with an ugly 22-20 record. It would have been very worse because of the lack of the center position. It would have taken everything from the Minnesota Timberwolves to be able to beat the hot Cleveland Cavaliers, who have shocked everyone with the way they started the season. And with that, you're able to see that the trade that the Minnesota Timberwolves made during the offseason, letting go of their star big man that they drafted first overall in 2015 in Karl Anthony Towns, trading him to the Knicks for Julius Randle, set them back for years. The center position and the front court has been left with a huge gap because of the lack of productivity from the people who are going to be filling that spot when Rudy Gobert takes a seat. That's all I got for you guys. So do drop me your comments down in the comment section down below. What you think about this? What you think about the Cleveland Cavaliers' hot start to the season? Was it expected? Was it planned? Who knows? Maybe they can be able to get to even 68 or 70 wins during the season. That's all I got for you guys. I'm out. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.